Our cities are starving. The barbarians are coming in from the north. Welcome to 19th century Japan. Seriously, though. We gotta get rid of these guys. Why is this guy, like, blanked or grayed out? That's weird. Who knows? I'm not gonna worry about that. Right now, we do want to get to rifling, which we will get to soon. And in Satsuma, let's see. Let's build another farm. They could get a little bigger. I think our quest to find the last civilization down here has pretty much failed. Can we make it so Kagoshima doesn't starve? Wow, they are really losing a lot of food every turn. That is rather unfortunate. 5, eh? 5. Why 5? Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Look at the amount of deer and frickin' furs up here. Jesus. I forgot to say it, but hello everyone and welcome back to Nihongaku. So what's going on in Japanese history right now? Turns are starting to go by 2 years instead of 5, so it's not actually quite time for the Russian incursion. Actually, the Russians did begin incurring themselves towards Japanese land this early, but there was the main event, or a main event that I put down in my notes is in 1804. That should happen soon. Also, I have to go to this. Can we... Let's put quick... I'm going to put quick combat on for everyone. I just discovered how to make this work like 10 minutes ago. I was going to put quick movement on... Let's do quick movement for everyone as well. That should speed up the turns quite a lot. Now we can attack this guy. I don't know why we couldn't last game, or last turn. Alright, I'm just going to tell this guy to explore, since... Oh, there are actually a lot of islands down here. Is this Australia, or is this still, like, whatever this is? I don't know. We'll see. We got one of our ships got an upgrade. I think I made a privateer here. I did. Let's give privateers coastal raider, just because they're privateers. It's good. We might even be able to get whatever it is that allows you to attack twice. Not that that really is particularly good with melee units, but alas. Alright, Arsenal in Tokyo, definitely. Alright, so 1804. In 1804, a Russian envoy, Nikolai Rezanov, arrived in Nagasaki with the intention, he was sent by the Russian government to try... Oh, we're making a settler here. Try to... Darius and Gandhi. Try to open up the Japanese borders for trade, so Japan would trade with Russia. And he was quickly and entirely rejected. The Japanese rhetoric was basically that the Russians didn't have anything to add to the Japanese, and the Japanese didn't want to be sending things out of their territory. Or they didn't want to be... Are you actually going to put a city here? That's going to be really annoying. They didn't want to be giving away trade goods that they didn't need to. Alright, now we have a little more iron. There wasn't actually that much iron here. How much iron is here? Is this 2 iron? That's kind of disappointing. And 2 more over here. Ugh. Better than nothing. Let's improve these elephants. Kagoshima's still starving? How did they get up to... I don't really understand, to be honest. How did they get up to 6 and then start starving? I'm very confused. We might have to just buy a granary. In fact, we're definitely going to do that to help them not starve. Should be buying a few things. But this is fine for now. We should not improve the elephants. We should make a farm. So Kagoshima doesn't starve anymore. Make a library with you. Have we made the Oxford College yet? Oxford University? We have not. Alright, we have to do that. We have to get around to a lot of things. Otherwise, I kind of wish China would go to war with someone. See if I can make, like, China attack Gandhi or something. China claims to like us. Or to be friendly with us, so we might be able to do that. How are we on the demographics? Alright. Not great. Not horrible. Let's see. So, Sweden and Spain both seem to have met. We've got notifications from both Sweden and Spain about this unmet player. I'm going to assume they're in Europe somewhere. No, go over here. Kill the caravel. Just end its life. Thank you. And now we can go for freedom. This should... Let's see. All the second level, second tier bonuses are all so good. For now, we're good on happiness. I don't have anywhere else to put soldiers. I think universal suffrage, New Deal, or Arsenal of Democracy. Probably New Deal, because we have a lot of great people all over the place. I do like universal suffrage, but we'll take that next time. We don't necessarily need the happiness right now. Oops. I just sent this guy across this strait. Whoops. Just put him back. Okay. So our settler's going up here. I don't know what this island is called. I guess that's not even an island. This is still part of Siberia, Russia. This is Sakhalin right here. That's a Russian name. I don't remember what the name the Japanese had for it is. Otherwise, oh, I was going to see if China would go to war with someone. Got to do that next turn. So I cannot imagine they actually like me, so we might not be able to have much sway with them, but it's worth a try. Let's see. Most literate people. Not too far behind. Yeah. Oh, we got rifling. Excellent. Okay. That will free up some iron, at the very least. Settler, go up here. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, we gotta upgrade our guys. Let's see. Should make the Chinese a little more afraid of us. Why can't we upgrade you? We don't have enough iron. We don't have enough money. Oh, he's not in our territory. Whoops. Not that I relish giving the Chinese this extra space, but whatevs. Okay, China. Let's see if we can... The position of my military is somewhat worrisome. Yeah, right. Okay. Declare war on India? No. Darius? Nope. How about for a lot of coal and a lot of money? Not going to give her all my money. How about 25 and 7? Right, you're not going to do that. How about make Darius go to war with China? He doesn't like me very much, but if he hates China... Ooh, look at that. 48 gold per turn, 5 coal. Can we give you some more coal and maybe give you less gold per turn? 35. Ugh. Give him the 7. How about 40? 50? No, 40. He won't do it. Let's do it. For the hell of it. Let's make him go to war with China. China needs to be shaken up. They're having it too easy over here. Let's see. Fertilizer, I think. Yeah. And Kyoto. Finally make the East India Company. Yes, please. As someone usefully pointed out last video, I don't actually need to put my citizen management on science focus. I just need to make sure that I have citizens in science-related specialist buildings. However, the whole thing with, like, it's just so annoying that if you click manual specialist control, it doesn't leave the specialists where they are. You have to manually assign them again. So let's see. Let's put these guys in universities. Guess a couple in writers and artists. We don't really particularly need a musician. Public school, definitely. Factory and bank, I guess. 11 turns. Yeah, that's all right. How about here? You're on manual anyway. Could we make you? You already have. Yeah, everyone's in. Osaka's already has its science specialist buildings full. Tokyo does not, so let's do manual specialist control. But I'm all in universities, not necessarily a bank. We don't particularly need the money. Maybe one in factory. And, oh, Tokyo's not going to be growing now? That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, so we'll just leave them just in the science buildings for now. And Satsuma is fine. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, okay, well, that happens in between this turn and next turn. What? You hate me, man? You don't even know who I am. In 1811, something called the Golovnin incident occurred, in which a Russian captain it invaded. I don't know if invaded is the right word, but he came into some northern Japanese territory. I don't remember if it was on Ezo, like Hokkaido, or just northern Japan. And after a bit of fighting, he was captured by the Japanese. And this put fear in the hearts of a lot of Japanese, because despite the fact that they captured him and they won the little skiff that they had with him, it was still very bad news that the Russians were sending guys down to Japanese territory. Because for the most part, the Japanese had a pretty good amount of success with their isolation policy in terms of just like keeping people out of the territory. Japan's so far away from most European powers that no one had really made that much effort to try to change the Japanese mind. But it was very bad that the Russians were beginning to occur. The incidents with the Russians were beginning to occur more and more. And the Golovnin incident was a important point in that. Another interesting little mini factoid is that by the end of the Tokugawa period, which lasts for another... I'm not going to attack you, lady. I'm just putting my units there. By the end of the Tokugawa period, we're kind of in the last 50 years of the Tokugawa period right now. By this time, some estimates say that up to 80% of the population of Edo or Tokyo, around here, was 80% of the population was literate, which was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, research agreement is fine. For comparison, I think at this time, like 40 or 50% of the population of England was literate. I mean, that is 40% or 50% of the population of England as a whole, whereas this 80% is just in Tokyo. But it's still pretty huge that the literacy rates were so high. It says a lot about the Tokugawa period education, which was pretty good. I mean, it was pretty much mandatory for everyone across the country of Japan to attend some kind of shrine temple school, which meant that most people could read, or at least a huge amount of people could read. Not necessarily, they weren't like expert readers, but they could read enough. Let's see, Osaka. We have plenty of happiness. Could at least make a wall in Osaka. So we'll just have to announce Persia. How's China doing? Who knows what's happening in this war? We can't see the war score, unfortunately. Gustavus Adolphus. I am not going to go to war with him. I don't care if Solomon likes me, and I don't care about anything that Gustavus is doing, to be quite frank. Moving up in literacy, that's a good sign. Our GNP sucks, but that's because we're giving all of our gold to Darius, which was probably a bad idea, but we should have waited until we were able to siege China better. Well, look, they actually have moved all their military units out of here. So if I had done this at a more opportune time, we probably could have taken at least Guangzhou. But we do have a, unfortunately, small amount of soldiers, and China does have the most. Kagoshima is starving again. What's this? Is this just a normal mountain? Yeah. This is quite the island down here. A lot of resources. A lot of backward barbarians. Just keep exploring. Look at all the pearls there! Oh my god! Jeez. Australia's... I'm gonna say Australia's ripe for the taking, but... looks like the Inca already have someone there. We might be able to put someone in Northern Australia. Yeah, actually that could be a place we put someone, like over here. It's pretty far away, but not terribly far away. Okay. Let's make some more cargo what did I just click on? I don't think I clicked on cargo ship. I wanted to click on cargo ship, but I don't think I did. Caravel, yeah. We do not want a caravel. I'm gonna make cargo ships, and then we're gonna start working on military. Which means some riflemen for now. That's good. We can always squeeze our military in up here as well, so we don't have to go through this one choke point. These guys want money. And this is probably our best, or when city-states want money is usually the best and easiest way to convert them to your side. So we should try to probably at least take advantage of one of those. China's moving their guys back. It's hard to, I wish I could see. I need to get open borders with China and make a scout or something. I mean, it might be too late, but could see, because we just can't see any, like, this whole, basically the whole, it's weird how little we've actually explored the entire, like, Eurasian African continent. It's kind of disappointing, actually. The Celts in Sweden now, friends. Not too much we can do about that. Okay, fertilizer. Kagoshima starving again. God damn it. Why do you plague me so? This farm will be finished soon, which is good. Send this cargo ship to Kyoto. And what should I research next? Oops. Go straight to plastics and get the research lab. That actually... That's not going to be a terrible idea. Because that'll get us Statue of Liberty along the way. I'm not terribly worried about leaving dynamite behind for now. I think we're going to do that. Let me know if that's a bad idea, but I think we're going to do that. Osaka. Just more boats. Start spamming more boats. We need to get a larger military. Or anything else. Shaka, what's the point of you denouncing me? Honestly, what can you do? You can't do anything. It's annoying that it's going to make other people like us less, but otherwise it doesn't matter. My dog is barking outside. I gotta go let her in. Be right back. Alright, now that that's over with, convenient timing. Kagoshima has nearly starved themselves, but finishing this farm should save them. Yes, it did. Excellent. Okay. Could send some food. Oh, was it because we weren't sending... Were we sending food to them before or something? I don't remember. Let's get some money from China. Frigate. Oh. Oh, they took that tile. Damn, I should have bought that, actually. It's unfortunate. Kyoto. Let's see. Missing a lot of buildings here, unfortunately. I don't think we need an opera house right now. We're already doing pretty well in culture, to be honest. I think Seaport might be the best thing to do so we can start churning out more military, or naval units at least. Now he wants to accept embassies. Great. Excellent. Just bloody excellent. China's military is still growing. I assume she's not actually fighting with Persia. She just probably like moved her army in that general direction, but probably won't make it there before they make peace. Yeah, let's be friends. That's good. We could consider putting our spy somewhere else besides Hong Kong. Could be a good idea to bring someone else into our fold. Okay, we got our second cargo and last cargo ship. You can, for now, improve the elements. It'd be nice if we could get that... Oh, never mind. I was going to say it would be nice if we can get that second tier freedom policy that gets you the longer golden ages, but I realized we'd have to get another first tier one anyway. So my cat is stepping on my goddamn mouse cord. Okay, send this guy to Kyoto as well. Get us a lot more money. He's wagging his tail right in front of my computer screen. He's growling at me because I pushed the tail away. Ugh. Brandenburg Gate, not that big a deal. That was Solomon anyway. Luckily, the Chinese didn't complete it. That would have been actually rather unfortunate. Ideology adopted. Autocracy. So no one's gone freedom yet, as far as I remember. Let's take a look at tourism. Yep, I'm the only one who has gone freedom, which is good. Hopefully we can maintain that until we get to replaceable parts, so we can get the old statue. Oh my god, we get so much money from these trade routes. It's impossible to resist. Gotta do it. Yes, more money. Gotta look at highest gold. Taipei, jeez. Where's Taipei? Down in Thailand or whatever this is here. Okay, in 1825 there was a big discussion about the policy of seclusion and the state of the secluded country happened in Japan. The shogunate was having a lot of talks about that. The shogun actually, I don't remember if they issued edicts or just made some general statements, but they made some plans to really ramp up the seclusion, quote unquote, or isolation of the country even more. This was kind of a reaction. I mean, this was in large part a reaction to. I gotta think if this is the right place to put this city. I think it is. Yeah. If we put it there, we'd be able to get this deer, but then we wouldn't be able to get this fish. So yeah, let's put it here. The ramping up of the isolation was in big part a reaction to the incursions of the Russians and so forth. Mainly the Russians, actually. The Russians were seen as this huge, terrifying specter looming over Japan at this period. Make another farm here or something? I don't know. And there was a rather famous scholar by the name of Aizawa Seishisai, who I'm actually writing, will feature heavily in my BA thesis that I'm writing for history. Let's see. Like a windmill here, who was writing about, he was anti-foreign. He wrote his anti-foreign essays in 1825, and he was very anti-foreign, anti-European, etc. But he did see the value of, maybe not the value of, but he saw that the Western powers are becoming very strong, and he tried to figure out why, and he looked at the benefits of Christianity and uniting the people and whatnot. And he appreciated the fact that Japan needed a religion or some kind of uniting factor, kind of like Christianity, to empower themselves. He never made too much progress in determining exactly what that would be, but he put some effort into understanding the Westerners a little more. But at the same time, he also thought that he was a weird guy. I think he actually participated, or he either participated or witnessed, I think, some minor skiffs with the Russians that the Japanese had in the north, and I think he actually thought through misinformation that the Russians had basically moved their civilization all the way through Siberia and actually had taken Hokkaido, which is this island right here. He was incorrect about that, but his fears definitely did mirror the fears of large parts of the Japanese populace, who were also afraid of the Russians. Wouldn't you be? I still am to this day. Right, so let's see. Probably not going to finish the Tokugawa period. Or I should say, certainly not going to. It will hopefully be next period, or next video. Let's see, we have basically just 23, 25 more years until things get interesting. So I'm going to take one more turn and then we'll end the video, and then next episode we will get into the dramatic fall of the shogun and the end of Japanese feudalism, or quote-unquote feudalism. Whether or not Japan was actually feudal during this period is up for a lot of debate. Horses are barbarian. Encampment on Hokkaido. Alas. Kyoto, let's see. Who still needs universities? Kagoshima and Nara. Nara's our new city. We gotta make walls in Kyoto. I can't believe we don't have walls. Just in case. And in terms of gold, send them to Ningbo. We're giving China so little money with these trade routes that, wow, you're really up here, aren't you? Where the hell even are we? Where is this? I'm actually, like, so confused. So this is like northern Newfoundland or something. This is like northern Canada, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why. Okay. Just keep exploring. Oh, look at you. You can go all the way over here. Interesting. Probably going to reach a dead end at some point, but not yet. Make another farm here, I guess. Yeah. Our production in Satsuma is actually pretty good, and our growth is not, so we will try to remedy that situation. These turns are actually going impressively fast. I mean, the AI turns, now that I finally figured out how to make this mod work. I feel like this windmill had less time on it when I clicked on it, but maybe not. Declaration from Greece. I cannot believe the World Congress has not been founded yet. This is so funny. Good. The Incans are friends with the Indians. The Japanese are friends with the Swedes. What will happen next? The city-states are always the ones who take the longest turns. It's kind of annoying. Hong Kong election rigged. Okay. We're now 107. So I think before I forget for next time... Oh my god. So we did not found the Congress, alas. It seems. The Zulus. It was Attila. I knew it was someone over there. That's pretty annoying, but we should pretty easily be able to get in the... Oh my god, Greece with the 16. Jesus. We're going to have to do something about Greece. We're going to have to start making a lot of money. And, well, I'm going to put my spy somewhere. Where are we going to put the spy? I'm going to put a spy somewhere who will going to be paying off. So, who's this? Let's put our spy in Mogadishu. Move. We'll pay them off in a little bit. And that should be good. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. I look forward to going through the end of the shogunate, the end of the Tokugawa. Big crash, boom, bang next episode. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.